Servus und willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Runde Stray Gods. Beim letzten Mal waren wir auf Aphrodites Party und haben sie davon abgehalten, wieder mal Selbstmord zu begehen. Und danach haben wir ein bisschen mit Apollo angebandelt und ich hoffe immer noch, dass das nicht endgültig ist und dass wir trotzdem noch was mit Freddy anfangen können, weil da wirkt für mich die Chemie einfach stimmiger. Gehen wir erstmal in unsere Wohnung. Los.
Oh, hi, Grace. I can just call you Grace, right?
That's my name. Where's Freddy?
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but, well, here you are.
Warum schaut ihr zusammen fern? Kennst du Freddy?
What, you and Freddy are friends now? When did this happen?
When I came looking for you, Friday has this movie that I've never seen. Super cool, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, would you rather not share your mortal friends? Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk? I can zip us over to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
Habe ich eine Wahl?
Do I have a choice about seeing Athena? I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get it eventually. She had that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
She could always come here. Everyone else does.
Athena entered the mortal world? And now she doesn't do that ever. Can you imagine?
Athene verlässt den Olymp nie?
How does Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
She doesn't have to, I guess. Everyone brings her everything she needs. And that creepy owl of hers? Apollo says it's her eyes out in the world. It's everywhere. Watching.
So what, she just never leaves the building?
She'll go to the reliquary and places like that. Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
So, was machst du? Also,
So this is what you do? Ferry people around?
I'm the god of messengers, baby. Travelers, doorways, any kind of transition, really. The old Hermes said that the transition part made even more sense for me, which, you know, extra cool, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I can connect any two doorways anywhere, just like that. So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
kanntest du den alten Hermes?
You mentioned the old Hermes a lot. You knew him?
Yeah, I was homeless for a while. It wasn't a great time, and he took me in. Everyone's on the same journey, he used to say. Only the roads are different. And then he went on his journey. Man, I still miss him every day.
Wait, isn't he still inside you? Aren't you kind of the same person now?
Not yet. It's only been a year. Maybe I'll feel him again one day. That'd be nice.
Spielst du gerne den
You
Laufburschen?
say it's easy, but do you like doing all these errands?
Huh. Yeah, I never thought about it. It's nice to have a purpose. Athena is super sweet, and she has a big, important job. Why wouldn't I want to help her out?
You can't be this nice. Are you for real?
Oh, well, the old Hermes used to say that a willingness to serve is more important than a willingness to be served.
Ja, let's go.
I suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Okay. Oh, when you see Freddy, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Sure.
You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When, you know, you got it together really quick.
Thanks, I guess.
Ist ja nicht so, dass wir eine andere Wahl gehabt hätten oder so. Wähle deine Eigenschaft. Wir kriegen eine neue Eigenschaft? Ah. Also wir kriegen die zusätzlich? Oder ersetzt das? Also das hier, clever, können wir nicht nochmal nehmen. Dann gehe ich jetzt mit charmant. Diese Grace hat viel Herz und viel Ausstrahlung. Sie möchte einfach das Richtige tun und so ist ihr die Sympathie aller sicher.
There you are, Grace. Do have a seat.
I prefer to stand, thanks.
As you like. You've certainly been busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
Oh.
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits. Particularly for your mortal friend.
Bist du genervt?
Sorry to be annoying.
I'm not annoyed, my dear. I'm concerned what new trouble you'll find in attempting to escape your old trouble.
Oh well, I'll try to die more quietly next time.
You think our judgment was rash? It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder in the end. I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all the idols.
Was hat Ihnen das gebracht?
Do you really? Let's explore where all that caring has gotten them, shall we? You're holding on with a grip so tight, your knuckles are turning white. But that's not enough, is it? Every idol I've met is either lost or broken, or both. They're all slipping through your fingers. If you actually cared about them, you'd do something about it instead of sitting up here worrying about your precious rules.
Zeus was the first to leave. King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether. Poseidon was next. Walked out into the seas, never to be heard from again. Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered. And by one of our own. The list goes on.
Warum erzählst du mir das?
I've heard most of that, sure. What does it have to do with me?
We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I mean our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now, the idols will be no more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind. So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate. Even if it appears unfair.
Ich hätte dir helfen können.
You know, it's too bad. I've been an idol for 5 minutes, and I've been out there solving problems you've all wrestled with for how long now? I could have helped you, Athena. I could have helped all of you. But you don't see that, do you? You're so busy holding on to what you have. You can't see what you're throwing away.
I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace. I do. All I called you here to ask is that you please not make my job more difficult than it already is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
Gut, reden wir über Medusa.
Alright, let's talk about Medusa.
Met her, have you?
Kannst du ihren Fluch
Is it true
aufheben?
you can't remove her curse? Or is she just too useful?
I wish I could remove the curse. I'm afraid the Athena who bestowed it is long gone. She was prideful, that Athena. As prideful as she was powerful, I'm ashamed to say.
The current Athena is responsible for everything she's done.
I am well aware, Grace. What is it that you would have me do exactly?
Kümmere dich um sie.
How about deal with her? Make it so she can't hurt anyone else.
Perhaps you're right. I've been too lenient with Medusa over the
Das
years.
meinte ich nicht.
And it's time that ended. Now, if there isn't anything else...
Wenn es Medusa stirbt, dann bin ich sauer. Erzähl mir von Pan.
What do you know of Pan?
Pan? That's not a name I expected to hear. Been sniffing around you, has he?
I have some suspicions, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Pan lurks at the edges because he likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with. Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
Naja, es hilft nicht, wenn ihn jeder wie Abschaum behandelt. Also, das ist halt auch wieder eine selbsterfüllende Prophezeiung. Also, ist Pan ein Mörder?
Okay, so you don't like Pan much. I get that. But do you think he could kill someone?
We've all killed, my dear. I was once a warrior queen, feared by mortals and gods alike.
Another idol, I mean.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To Pan?
Ich übersehe etwas. Ich habe kein Problem, Lücken in meinem Informationsnetz zuzugeben, wenn dabei was Nützliches rauskommt. Ich meine, alles an ihr wirkt verdächtig, aber bisher habe ich nichts Belastendes. Dann kann ich genauso gut versuchen, ihre Informationen zu nutzen. Man muss halt wahrscheinlich vorsichtig sein, was sie einem sagt. Muss ja nicht unbedingt die Wahrheit sein.
Sort of, but I feel like I'm missing something important. Maybe the goddess of wisdom could help me out?
It would be helpful to know what Calliope was doing at the reliquary, but she's not available to ask. Not until you regain her memories, at least.
Why not put off the trial until then? Seems like a good way to solve all this. Yeah?
And trust what you decide to share? I think not.
Wer hat Zugang zum Schrein?
Who has access to the reliquary? Is it anyone with a key, or...
Does it matter? You gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get. Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
Nein. Ist die Frage, ob sie weiß, wie Calliope den bekommen hat. Das wäre aber interessant, wenn sie weiß, woher Calliope den Schlüssel hat, dann hat sie das mitbekommen, wie Pan ihn ihr gegeben hat. Dann hätte sie Gelegenheit gehabt, ihr im Schrein aufzulauern.
The same person gave it to me, who gave it to Calliope.
And who gave it to Calliope then?
Ja.
I see.
Du bist zum Schrein gegangen, nicht wahr?
Speaking of the reliquary, you went there, right? Once Hecate told you what happened?
Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay.
If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference?
The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's true. Yet, Calliope was weakened, which made her more vulnerable prey for an enterprising mortal. One she knew. Perhaps the incidents are connected, perhaps not. I cannot afford the risk of uncertainty, Grace. I'm sorry.
Ich gehe jetzt. Und fass Medusa nicht an.
I guess I'll get back to my investigation.
I am rooting for you, Grace. If there's another way to resolve this, any way at all, I will take it.
Will you? Really?
Good luck. Feel free to take a cookie on your way out.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. Athena has always struggled in a crisis.
Well, that's a nice way of putting it.
Remember, she was a warrior, When pressed, she's always turned to that aspect, sought to maintain absolute control. It'd be hypocritical to say it's wrong of her. She's battled for me as much as for anyone.
Sterben die Idole wirklich?
Do you think she's telling the truth? About the idols dying out?
Yes, though I find it odd she chose to tell you.
Maybe Athena thought, who'd believe Grace if she blabbed about it anyway?
Sadly, while I'd prefer to stay in her good graces, I doubt that will be possible.
Uh-oh. What now?
You may not like this, but you need to go back to the reliquary.
Ich wette, ich weiß
You
warum.
know, Athena said something to me. That it'd be nice to know what Calliope was doing there in the first place.
As usual, you're way ahead of me.
It's the only piece of the puzzle we're missing. Calliope went there because she had a plan. But what plan?
If she left clues behind, wouldn't Hecate have found them already?
That's a really good question.
Remember how I told you it'd be years before you got Calliope's memories back? Well, that's true, but not entirely.
Okay.
Those memories are inside you. You go somewhere important to Calliope or touch something special to her, you will get flashes, feelings.
Do you want Grace to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
Whatever happened to Calliope there, it ended her life. All we need to do is uncover those memories.
Und ich meine, das Einzige, was Hecate mit ihren Zaubern rausbekommen kann, ist doch, ob was genommen oder benutzt wurde. Das heißt, wenn man da drin was nicht Magisches mit den Items gemacht hat, wird es wahrscheinlich funktionieren. So stelle ich mir das zumindest gerade vor. Und das wird
Are you sure
funktionieren?
about this? You want me to wander around hoping something comes to me?
Am I sure? No. No, I'm not.
Oh, that's comforting.
What if Medusa is lying? What about Pan? We could look into him some more, couldn't we?
Oh, well, do you have a way we can look into those things without encountering even more lies?
Deja vu it is.
Wonach soll ich suchen?
Let's say I do this. What am I hoping to find?
Some memory of what happened to Calliope, even a flash. Anything that gives us something to work with.
And if that doesn't happen?
Make it happen, Grace. As if your life depends on it.
Naja,
I can really see why the idols call you the cheery one.
I'm sorry, but why is she here again?
wie kommen wir in den Schrein?
Last time Freddy and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
Okay. Do you want to ask Athena for permission?
It just seems like a radical step. For you.
A week ago, I would have said that breaking into the reliquary couldn't be done. A week ago, I couldn't have imagined being here. My stance on a lot of things has changed. If you have another idea, however, I'm happy to go along with it.
Der Schrein hat eine Alarmanlage.
What about the alarms? I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms. At least at first.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
Then the alarms bring Asterion and Hecate, and all three of us do a great deal of apologizing.
Let's just hope that's all those alarms do.
Gibt es keine andere
Is there
Möglichkeit?
really no other way? This seems a bit desperate.
I think that's kind of the point, Grace.
There isn't much time left, and I'm out of ideas that won't take more time than we have.
Well, there's always running, right? Grace leaves the city, goes on a world tour, becomes rich and famous. It's just me. Okay then.
Right then. Back to the reliquary it is.
Any idea how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
I can't go into the reliquary with you. Not without tipping off Hecate. But I won't be far. If I get the slightest sense that something has gone wrong, I am coming in. Still, Promise me you won't take risks.
Ich gebe mein Bestes.
I'll try.
Ugh, can we just get on with this already?
Es fühlt sich so an, als hätten wir uns auf Apollo eingeschossen. Na gut. Ehrlich zu Hekate sein, weiß ich nicht. Ist normalerweise mein Favorit. Ich weiß nicht, ob das bei Hekate funktioniert. Das ist halt ein ziemliches Risiko. Ich meine, Hekate mag Freddy und Hekate hat Freddy auch nochmal zum Tee eingeladen. Das ist eigentlich ein guter Punkt. Es sind keine Sterblichen in der Bibliothek erlaubt. Und trotzdem hat Hekate gesagt, dass die beiden sich wieder treffen werden und dass es Tee geben wird. Das kann ja aber unter normalen Umständen gar nicht passieren. Das heißt, das könnte man so interpretieren, dass Hekate schon weiß, dass wir genau das vorhaben und dass Freddy die Ablenkung sein wird. Sehe nur ich das so? Ich sehe das so.
I must admit, the book is confusing.
You didn't like it?
I once knew a vampire. He did not sparkle, nor would you have swooned in his presence.
Huh. I don't know if it was meant to be taken that seriously.
Then I fail to understand the point.
Reden die gerade wirklich über Twilight?
Do not worry. It is written that I am not alerted to Grace's presence for another 14 minutes.
Guess I'll keep talking then.
Okay, first part down. Now I finally get to see what the reliquary actually
Dun,
looks
dun,
like.
dun.
Pretty impressive, innit? Don't wander around. Labyrinths are kind of my thing, but you'll get lost. Also, are you supposed to be here?
Also lügen werde ich nicht. Das... Nee. Ich versuche mal seine sensible Seite anzusprechen und wir haben ihm ja geholfen.
I'm not, but I'm desperate. Can't you look the other way?
But Kate says to never, ever, ever...
I'm sure Hecate would understand you're helping only because you're the nicest Minotaur there is. I just need a little time. Please. I'm begging you.
Well... Alright, but be quick and don't touch anything. If Kate finds out...
We never spoke. Thank you. Thank you.
Sehr gut.
They'll notice I didn't stay put and come after me. I don't think I have much time. First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even start?
Das ist ein guter Punkt.
Calliope must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just... focus.
Das ist wieder das erste Lied, was sie zusammen gesungen haben. Eine Abwandlung.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
So, was sehen wir hier? Einen goldenen Apfel. Wofür waren die bei den Griechen? Bei Bei den nordischen Göttern haben die, glaube ich, die Götter unsterblich gemacht. Ich weiß nicht mehr, was die bei den Griechen gemacht haben. Das könnte Poseidons Dreizack sein. Weinende Maske. Sagt mir nichts. Interessant. Fangen wir mal an. Betrachten wir das Ei. Welches Ei? Sehen wir gleich. Ach, das da.
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it?
Instrument wäre ja passend. Eine Flöte oder...
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument? Maybe it's both.
Bike?
They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing.
Der goldene Apfel könnte halt eventuell mit dem Problem der Unsterblichkeit helfen. Schauen wir uns mal die Schriftrolle an.
I don't even know what language that is.
Dreizack.
Is this an armory too?
Okay. Wir haben noch eine Maske, Apfel und Statue. Nehmen wir mal die Statue.
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
Dann Maske.
What did Freddy say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then go right?
Okay.
Freddy, are you out there? Can you hear me? What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where I am.
Dann schauen wir in den Spiegel.
This is it. Calliope was here. She was standing right here. And she...
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Ich schätze mal, das sind die 3 Mäuren. Falls sie das sind, ist es vollkommen egal, was wir sagen. Erstmal.
Hello? Do you work for Hecate? Are you guardians or something? Okay then.
Doch nicht?
What's happening? Why didn't it work?
Wahrscheinlich nicht wirklich am Leben.
Oh! Grace? Freddy! We've got to run! My powers don't work on them, they just keep coming!
Oh. Why?
Oh God. Oh God, Freddy!
Oh no. Oh, Grace.
You summoned the Furies.
What?
Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here?
I didn't. There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it.
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
I don't care what brought them. They killed Freddy. You need to help her.
I have no power over life and death, Grace. None of us have that. This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
I'm not leaving Freddy. Not like this. All this magic. There has to be something. Don't tell me there's no way to undo this.
We have to leave. We have to leave now.
Oh Mann. Ah, shit. Oh Mann. Das finde ich doof, das wollte ich nicht. Und ich hatte keine Möglichkeit einzugreifen. Ah, shit.
Grace, I'm sorry. I know what Freddy meant to you.
It should have been me, not her. This was my fight, my problem. I'm already slated to die, if anyone paid the price.
And repeat history? Would you rather have died there, passing your eidolon onto Freddy instead? Freddy gave you a chance. Gracie, is that what happened to Calliope? Was she attacked by the Furies as you were?
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
The Furies. Sent by the same person, I imagine.
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
Even in our prime, none of the idols had the Furies at our beck and call. Perhaps Zeus, but he's long gone. I honestly didn't know the Furies still existed.
Clearly someone can do it.
I mean, unless they weren't sent. Unless they were responding to something else, something you'd done unwittingly. I'm sorry, I'm afraid your guess is as good as mine.
Naja, wenn es um den Spiegel geht, gibt es ja zwei Verdächtige dann. Die Moiren auf der einen Seite und Nyx auf der anderen Seite. Nur haben wir von beiden bisher nicht wirklich was mitbekommen. Wir haben halt mitbekommen, dass die Schicksalsfäden verändert worden sind und das deutet ja eher auf die Moirinnen hin bisher.
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
They're not. Hecate called them embodiments of retribution, and I suppose that's the best description. They go back to well, the time before my memory. I was once told they were created to enforce the most ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Decrees one couldn't break, written in blood. Laws even idols abided by in the days of old Olympus. But those surely died with Zeus. Even if they hadn't, you can't have broken any. They're not easy to overlook.
Was hat die Furien
The
aufgehalten?
Furies are so powerful. Why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddy and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They're enforcers of the old laws. I imagine they decided the debt was paid, whatever it was, when blood was spilled. The blood didn't have to be yours.
So if Freddy hadn't interfered...
Then they would have come after you. And they wouldn't have stopped until they were through. Not ever.
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just a feeling. I still don't understand why.
Well, apparently she wanted to speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates are primordial beings, like the Furies. They're said to control destiny. Perhaps Calliope wished to know her destiny. Or change it. I'm not sure.
Oder vielleicht nicht ihr eigenes, sondern das von den anderen Göttern.
Can these fates really control the future?
They're tied into fate, as I am. Perhaps they're even where my power stems from, or how Hecate's books are written.
So someone really didn't want Calliope messing with them.
Or you, apparently.
Could it have been the fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
I doubt it. If they didn't want to answer the mirror, I'm certain they simply wouldn't.
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the fates.
Why not ask them? You too have caused quite the stir. Hecate is beside herself, and Athena is out of her mind. Well done.
How long have you been listening?
Long enough to know that you need another way to speak to the Fates, unless you're planning on trying the reliquary again.
No, not a chance. We'll find the truth on our own, Persephone.
If you sent Grace to wander about looking for Calliope's memories, you're already out of options.
Ja, sind wir irgendwie. Ich meine, das ist eine Spur, aber auch keine sehr gute. Wir wissen jetzt, dass sie den Spiegel benutzen wollte, aber nicht warum und warum das jemand verhindern wollte.
Why are you here, Persephone? You made it clear you didn't want to help me.
Oh, she doesn't. What she wants is to help herself.
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not. The Fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
Oh.
Is Apollo right? Is this something you planned all along, Persephone?
Meaning what? What, that I knew what would occur at the reliquary? Perhaps you think I'm the one who unleashed the Furies upon you.
You've waited for this opportunity for over a century.
Waited, yes. Bided my time. And the moment has arrived.
But you came here to help, right?
And I came here to help.
Moment, das heißt, sie hat Hades erst vor 100 Jahren umgebracht? Ah. Ich weiß nicht, warum ich automatisch davon ausgegangen bin, dass es noch in Griechenland passiert ist.
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
They won't take you.
They might, if you ask them to. So your promise to help Grace was an empty one? Step up, for once, and do what she needs you to do. Get us there. I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the Fates. It's simple.
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and, overthrow it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
So if we go to Hades and, find your throne, how much trouble would that get us into, exactly?
A great deal.
It's not as if Athena could execute Grace a second time.
Das stimmt.
But she's already been warned about breaking more rules.
The responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
Ich meine, wir haben jetzt auch Athene geholfen. Aber es hieß schon, dass eine einfache Mehrheit nicht ausreicht, um das Urteil aufzuheben. Wir brauchen trotzdem noch Beweise. Das heißt aber, wenn wir jetzt nochmal eine kleine Regel brechen, winzig kleine, und dann dadurch Beweise finden, kommen wir dann zum Prozess, haben Beweise und eine Mehrheit. Gibt es keine andere
Is
Möglichkeit?
there really no other way to talk to these Fates? Do we have to take the nuclear option?
Do you want to try going back to the reliquary?
No. No. Hell no.
The only other person with a direct connection to the Fates is Apollo here.
You know it doesn't work like that.
Then it's the throne or nothing, isn't it?
Oh, it's another crazy plan, right?
Grace,
I know, but there's no point in stopping now, is there?
I can't. I'm sorry, but this is a step too far.
And consider this, Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies, according to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
Was bedeutet das?
Hold on, wait. What does that mean? If her soul is in Hades, then...
It means the ruler of Hades can release her.
That's assuming everything remained as it was. Fine. I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
If that's what you prefer, by all means.
Let's find Hermes. Get this over with.
Shall I wait here, or...
No. I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
Oh, hey, if it isn't Apollo and Grace and, Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man, I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
Oh, this is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
Ich meine, er schien ja Freddy zu mögen. Also sind wir ehrlich.
Freddy's dead, Hermes.
What? When did that happen?
She was killed by the Furies. That means she's in Hades. Probably. I have to try to find her there. You're her friend too. I know you wouldn't want to abandon her.
Okay. Signal when you need to come back.
You sure?
Yeah, feels like the right thing.
Be careful, Grace. And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
I think I can tell her the rules, Apollo. Let's go.
Also eigentlich war Hades, was das angeht, immer relativ fair. Die meisten Menschen waren nur Idioten.
Welcome to the real underworld.
Wow. It feels so empty. So lonely.
It's not completely empty. Neither is the throne, for that matter. A bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile. I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
Oh. Da haben wir einen von den Idioten. Gut. Wer ist Orpheus?
Who is this Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
It should. His is a popular tale among mortals, regarding how he once came to the underworld to retrieve his love, Eurydice, and left with nothing. Hades tricked him, you see, and with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
So he's not a fan of yours?
He is not a fan, no. Not that it matters.
Naja, was heißt, Hades hat ihn reingelegt? Es gab eine ganz klare Regel, dass er sich nicht umschauen sollte und er hat es ja trotzdem gemacht. Also ich interpretiere Hades immer so, er ist ein Bürokrat. Also wer das Spiel Hades kennt, so stelle ich mir Hades auch wirklich vor. Also er ist kein gutherziger Mensch, aber er hält sich halt an die Regeln, die er sich selber geschaffen hat oder die vorher schon da waren. Er hat ja den Job übernommen, den man ihm gegeben hat. Er hat nicht darum gebeten, der Herrscher der Unterwelt zu werden, aber als man das ihm anvertraut hat, hat er halt das Beste draus gemacht. Und wenn er Regeln aufgestellt hat, hat er sich auch dran gehalten. Er hat nicht beschissen oder so, er war kein Bösewicht, sondern, ja, Bürokrat. Warum hast du ihn nicht erwähnt?
You didn't think to mention earlier that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol. He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him any longer.
And what are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge him to a duel?
That's what you're here for.
I'm gonna fight him?
Oh, you'll see.
Wenn es sonst nichts ist.
Okay, so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Come. It's time to cross the Styx.
Ich hoffe, wir haben noch einen Fährmann, der auf Kredit fährt.
The ferryman will come soon. As we are not dead, you will need to convince him you are worthy of passage. State your case clearly and with determination. I am Persephone, also known as Despoina and Kore Sotiera, once queen of the underworld, and shall be again. No, Corone, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to entertain you.
bin mir gerade nicht sicher, war Eurydike nicht auch eine Muse? Oder eine Nymphe? Oder verwechsel ich das gerade? Mische ich mir im Kopf irgendwas zusammen? Probieren wir es.
Hey there! I'm Grace, Idol and last of the Muses. Is that enough?
Of course she's a muse. Why would she lie about such a thing? He says he's always liked the Muses and that you're very pretty. No, she didn't. Neither of us brought games to play with you, Carone. Stop asking.
Ist der immer so? Ich meine, er soll uns einen Gefallen tun.
Oh, I'm sure we can come up with something to amuse him. See? You don't even need to interpret that for me.
Yes, what fun. Thank you for encouraging him. Let's get underway, Carone. It's a long ride to the throne room.
Er ist eigentlich nur ein riesiger Simp. Sind nicht sehr viele.
I wouldn't touch that. Way too much for you. Overload you. Blow a fuse. Every story. Every memory winds up here in the water. I used to dream that this river would rise, swallow the anger, tears in my eyes, then suddenly destroyed Hades, but was denied his throne.
Really is dead here, isn't it?
Everything here is fading away. She needs her queen.
We're here for Freddy, too.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me. A child in a garden. Prize for a king, property, bound and gagged with silver and satin. I gutted a god. This hell is mine. Won't let it be forgotten.
There's music floating through. Someone's coming, and it has me singing too. We have visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
There's someone singing with us.
That would be Orpheus.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Someone's
I didn't belong here.
A wolf is waiting in the
But
tree.
that throne belongs to me.
Coming.
No one deserves it.
I can feel them howling at the
More
moon.
than I.
Forget why we came here.
There's a name here
I won't forget.
that reeks
But you
of
can
an
bet he
enemy.
knows someone's coming.
It's about time.
chaos I've been... What happened to the music?
I have been waiting for you, Persephone, for so long. And you brought a muse. Hi. Lovely tune, by the way. Can't remember the last time I collaborated with someone so talented. No offense, Betty. Welcome to my underworld. Let me treat you to a song, a welcome gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all. Muse. Any requests? Questions?
My friend is dead. Can you help me?
Loop. The river keeps secrets deep in the water. How far do you sink till you're buried below? I challenged the fates and found my Eurydice, but you had to kill her, and I won't let it go. You're asking the wrong person.
I beg your pardon. I wanna behave properly. It's not your song. You better stay open. She's a friend and a god.
Throne is for me. I won't let it be forgotten.
Persephone, your part in this will never be forgotten.
The throne was stolen after I murdered the king. You should be grateful and thank me for everything, and yet you scream like a boy. You kick the ground. I was a slave.
Eurydice is gone because you did nothing.
Orpheus, there was nothing I could do.
I saw your whispers, poison behind your king.
It wasn't me.
If I cannot have my revenge, you're the next best thing.
His bark is louder than anyone's bite, and he's no match for your godly might.
You're right, killing is so unbecoming.
That's never stopped you before.
I did what I had to, Bard.
As do I, my former queen. As do I. I never sleep now, and I never wake properly. He took everything, yet I'll never have justice. Now the music is gone.
It's all history. Why can't you let it be forgotten? Forgotten.
Exist somewhere on the border between real and imagined, the living, the dead. So how can this place be everything you dreamed of? You both deserve more. You must let it go. You both deserve more than this stupid throne.
We have been fools.
You're right. Yet, what about the throne? We can't just leave it empty, can we?
Gut, wir haben ja keine Wahl. Aber interessant, dass wir selber zum Herrscher der Unterwelt werden können. Falls ich es mal privat nochmal durchspiele, wird das auf jeden Fall eine Option.
All that gold Going around in circles, digging up old wounds, and for what? So you can fight over a chair. There.
You dare. What gives you the right to interfere in this manner? That throne was not yours to break.
Look around you, Persephone. Hades is empty. That chair you wanted so badly, it doesn't matter anymore.
It mattered to me. I paid for that throne with tears and blood, Grace. Years of humiliation you know nothing about. I thought we could help each other, but no, you would rather lecture me. So what's your plan now, Grace? I assume you must have one after that big demonstration.
Das war ein bisschen zu harsch. Ich schätze mal... ich weiß nicht, ob wir für beides Zeit haben. Aber Hermes hat uns geholfen, weil er auch Freddy zurück will. Also sollten wir auch zu Freddy zuerst gehen.
You said Freddy was here, right? Then we should be able to find her. We just need to look.
Let's say you do. Okay, what then? You expect to walk out of Hades with her spirit in tow?
Why not? It would have worked for Orpheus if he hadn't looked back, right?
You don't get it, do you? There is no way to free someone from the land of the dead. Not for Orpheus, and certainly not for you.
And the Fates?
Even if you could contact them, Grace, I assure you, they simply wouldn't care.
I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, you're you. And I believed what I wanted to believe.
And neither of us will get what we want today.
As opposed to your original plan, where that would have only been me.
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet, you might have spoken to her. I know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
Freddy, you're here.
Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Fred,
No, don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
But you sacrificed yourself. For me.
Well, yeah. I'd do anything for you, Grace. Hey, what was the alternative? I let the Furies kill you instead? That's not how this story ends.
This isn't a story, Fred.
You're wrong. It is a story. And you need to finish it. Without me.
Oh Mann.
Hey, no.
I guess this is it, huh?
Almost. I found someone while I was down here. Someone you really need to meet.
This... You can't be real. Your soul is inside Grace. Idols don't...
Is inside Grace. The rest of me. I'm here, Persephone.
This is real.
I guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh, Persephone?
We parted ways years ago. Persephone couldn't take my lectures any longer.
I take them now. I miss them.
No, you don't. Think about how bitterly we argued at the end. Don't blame yourself. Not when there are so many fond memories to cherish instead.
I don't get it. I thought the Eidolon was Calliope's soul. But if that's true, then...
The Eidolon is what makes us an idol, but it's not our soul. Each of us adds a piece to it as it passes on.
But what about the memories?
The memories are but a reflection. And after the Eidolon is passed on, old memories become a reflection of a reflection. That's why the idols have forgotten so much. You knew this truth once, Persephone. Long ago.
We need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
Apollo's prophecy?
He didn't tell you? No. I don't suppose he could have. It's a long story.
Wissen wir wirklich, was passiert ist? Ich habe mindestens 2 Lücken in meiner Theorie. Aber wenn Grace glaubt, sie weiß, was passiert ist, dann vertraue ich ihr einfach mal.
You don't mean to say that Apollo is responsible for your death, right? But his prophecy is.
Yes. It said I needed to die.
Someone else knew about the prophecy. Athena.
No.
Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary. I barely escaped. I fled back to the mortal world. To you.
Warum zu mir?
Why come to me? Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
Ja, es war schon gewissermaßen egoistisch, aber ich verstehe es gewissermaßen. Und ich meine, es macht ja auch keinen Sinn, ihr jetzt noch Vorwürfe zu machen. Aber ja, sie hat uns keine Wahl gelassen.
I wish you hadn't. You didn't give me any choice.
I wanted to. I thought I would at least have time to explain.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have believed you.
The Furies, they kept coming. It was all I could do just to reach you. I am so sorry, Grace. I truly did not mean for it to be like this.
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me. He was torn. Telling me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though I expect he disagrees.
Und wie lautet die
What was the
Prophezeiung?
prophecy? Surely I need to hear it.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it, just like me.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
Handelt sie auch von
It doesn't
uns?
just involve you, does it? It involves me. It must, or you wouldn't hesitate.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the Last Muse lives.
And I'm the Last Muse.
And now you know the prophecy.
Why did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could, if they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and she must have realized what I meant to do.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you? They aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do. But you'd have to ask Athena.
Und bleibt noch die Frage, wer hat ihr davon erzählt? Der einzige, der mir gerade einfällt, wäre Pan. Und was mich auch interessieren würde, was war das für ein Buch, was er aus dem Schrein bekommen hat?
you went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh. Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
I'm sure he feels guilty enough, my love.
Ich meine, sie hat es ja schon erklärt. Hätte es uns das erzählt? Aus seiner Sicht wären wir dann an die Prophezeiung gebunden.
Do you blame Athena for what she did?
She wanted to save the idols. And I wanted that too.
Well, I blame her. And Apollo for not telling us what she'd done.
If he had, Grace would have been locked into the same fate as Calliope.
We don't know that.
It isn't fair, Freddy. This isn't how it's supposed to go.
So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go. I never truly saw before how trapped we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time to go. It's time to go. Will I know where to go? just bright and clear. Listen to me when I say, whatever path from which you think you strayed, you will find your way. But it's time to go. It's time to go. If I could bring you back, I would give it all to you, my best friend. If I could choose a muse,
You would give up godhood to bring her back.
any day, every day, a life for a life. Farishta, please stay.
Grace, no. It's time.
Grace, I know that this is hard, but I made a choice for my bard. Hurled a lot of 20s, but it's time. It's time to go. It's time to go.
Oh Mann. Ich mochte Freddy.
You've returned. And I see Freddy isn't with you. I'm so sorry, Grace. Did you at least get to speak to the Fates?
No.
Then what happened?
Then we found Calliope.
Calliope, but her Eidolon is inside you. How
It doesn't work like that. The Eidolon is only a part of an idol. The rest just...
Calliope told us what happened. The prophecy, how you warned her, how you've been lying to us. You knew. You knew the truth this entire time, even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Is there more you haven't told me? Did you know about the Furies as well?
No. I didn't know how Calliope died.
But you knew Athena was behind it.
I thought I could nudge you in the right direction. Help you find the truth without learning about the prophecy.
Well, you failed. We know it now.
Then it's done. You're locked into it.
Isn't the prophecy open to interpretation? Couldn't you be wrong about how it ends?
When am I not wrong, Grace?
That's right. Leave. It's what you're best at. I don't know how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. But if she believes you need to die in order to save the idols, if she truly believes that, it won't matter what anyone says.
Hm.
Look, about what happened in Hades.
Which part? The part where you denied me the throne, or the part where I lied to you so I could use you? You did what you had to do, and I won't say I didn't have it coming. It's freeing, in a way. When you go to the trial, I'll back your play, up to and including overthrowing Athena. Calliope would approve.
But what about...
Just so you understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
Great.
Wow. Viel passiert. Ich bin immer noch nicht damit einverstanden, dass Freddy tot ist. Und es sollte jetzt sich die Chance ergeben, holen wir sie zurück, aber das sieht eher schlecht aus. Aber ja. Anscheinend geht's jetzt in die Endphase. Wir müssen Verdächtige konfrontieren, aber das machen wir dann in der nächsten Folge. Ich hoffe, euch hat's gefallen. Lasst mich gerne wissen, wo ich es in euren Augen versemmelt habe, wo ihr euch anders entschieden hättet. Und dann sehen wir uns beim nächsten Mal. Bis dann. Servus.